Drip edge is the actual first component that gets installed on your roof. Very simply, it is a pre-bent piece of metal. However, it's a very important pre-bent piece of metal. It actually is required by code to get installed down at the eaves, which is the areas where your gutter is located, and the rakes, which is, if you looked at a profile view of your home, the sides that go from the gutters all the way up to the peak, those are called your rakes. And drip edge's job is simply to protect the fascia and to also protect the underside of the roof, underside meaning the roof deck itself, from surface tension water slowly rotting the fascia and slowly getting onto the roof deck and rotting the plywood down close to the gutters. So basically, if this was your roof deck that was on a slant coming down this way in a profile view, you install drip edge down there, down towards the bottom, okay? And as the ice and water shield and shingles are over top of it, as water slowly comes down, it basically prevents the water from coming in contact with the roof deck or the fascia board, and it allows the water to drip right into the gutter. And the water, without drip edge, what happens is there's scientifically they call it surface tension, where the water, when it runs down your shingles, it will basically hug the underside of that shingle. And without drip edge here to prevent that water from going further, it will start to again rot the fascia or rot the underside of the plywood. So that drip edge, when it's installed there, acts as a barrier, and the water will then, the surface tension will continue to happen, but it'll come in contact with the drip edge, and then the water will come down and slowly drip into the gutter, preventing rot. So it's a very important component of your roof. It certainly should be considered in the estimate. It should be identified in the estimate, and it's required by code. So make sure whoever you do business with is installing it. There are a variety of sizes of drip edge for certain applications, but we typically use what's called a C4.5, which is the C is the design of the drip edge, the shape, and the 4.5 has to do with the total measurement length, okay? But nonetheless, very important component of your roof. Make sure it's included in your estimate. And lastly, they do make this in different colors, most commonly white and brown and black for those who have perhaps brown metal on the sides of their house or white metal on the sides of their house. But it can basically come in other colors as well. Just this pre-bent, it typically comes in the common colors. If you needed to get something that matches the aluminum that's on the side of your house, we basically can bend it on site to be able to use. But again, very important component. Make sure it's included in your estimate, and make sure that you know, it's on your home, most importantly, when the roofing contractor is done.